Resale or BTO? Which one suits you better? I'm doing this video to let you compare the difference between BTO and resale, to let you know the pros and cons of it. The pros of BTO. Number 1, it's brand new and it has modern designs. 2, your BTO will definitely grow in value as government actually price it cheaper than resale flats. 3, because your BTO actually takes 3 to 3.5 years to build. So within these 3 to 3.5 years, you actually have enough time to save up a substantial amount of money for your upcoming flat. This money can actually go into renovation, can also go into purchasing of furniture and appliances. Cons of BTO. 1, because it actually takes 3 to 3.5 years to build, and after it's built, you have to fulfill a MOP of 5 years. So when it's time for you to sell, it probably takes you about 8.5 to 9 years before you can actually sell it out on the open market. This means that you could only cash out on your flat 8.5 to 9 years later. Number 2, within this 8.5 to 9 years, a lot of things can change. Family size can change, preferences can change, status can also change due to income adjustments over these 8.5 to 9 years. I have friends whose income are actually in the range of 15 to 20,000. Because of these 8.5 to 9 years, they cannot even purchase another property because they are stuck to their HDB. They can't even put deposit down to buy a private property. It actually results in opportunity loss. Number 3, BTO units usually come bare. So you actually have to spend a substantial amount, maybe in the range of 40 to 70,000 on renovation. A lot of people say BTO make money. Let's do the maths. If your BTO today make 150,000, let's take for example, you loan from HDB 400,000 for your BTO. You are actually resulting in an annual interest of about 10k. So your MOP takes 5 years. So in total, you actually spend 50k on your HDB mortgage interest. You spend on your reno 50,000. Then when you sell your property, you need to pay your agent fee of 10k. So what will your profit be? It amounts to 40,000. So if you take 40,000, divide by 8 years, per year you are only making 5,000 a year. Let's move on to the pros of resale. Number 1, you actually enjoy up to 160k grant from the government. But don't forget, whatever grant that you take, in future when you sell your house, you have to put back the grant plus the 2.5% accrued interest back into your CPF. Number 2, you can get the flat almost immediately and you can move in within 3 to 4 months. Number 3, there's a possibility that you can actually get the flat which is already renovated, so you actually save on renovation time and renovation costs. So it might be in a mature estate whereby you have all your nearby amenities and convenience at your doorstep. Cons of resale. Number 1, you're actually buying the flat over at a shorter lease. Compared to a BTO, you actually have a shorter amount of time that you can actually spend in the flat until the lease runs out. Number 2, you're actually paying higher than what the first original owner has paid. Basically, if the first owner has paid 300k, you as the second owner, you come in, you pay 450k. So you as the second owner, 5 years later when you sell, you probably want to sell it at 600k. But if you are selling together with the first owners that bought, they do not have to sell at 600k. They can just sell at 500 or 550k. They are still at an advantage over you. Number 3, HDB prices have been stagnating or depreciating throughout the years. When I sell in future, after minusing all my costs, even if the value of my HDB remains the same, I might actually result in a negative loss. Once again, my name is Marcus Wong. Do stay tuned for my next video. Thanks for watching.